whatever the fuck you are, out there in YouTube land. It's I, the world goddamn fucking famous marijuana man, here to get all fucked up with all you glorious goddamn fucking people
Goddamn fucking.
of the goddamn fucking world. And look what we got here. Earl's original sarsaparilla. Oh yeah. Is this some exciting shit or what? So we're gonna crack this shit open. Oh, twist top, the way we like it. Let's take a swig. It's not bad, but it's not sarsaparilla. It's actually root beer. And so, for there is a difference, folks. And it's a common lie. People like to say on the bottle that they have sarsaparilla, but when you drink it, you realize there's actually no sarsaparilla in it. That it's just fucking root beer, caramelized sugar with fucking little bit of spice and some fucking carbonated water, right? And so it is what it is. And so today, folks, we use this wonderful technology, and we've gathered from all around the world so that we may fuck our shit up, folks. You know, drugs is why the internet was created in the first place. For those who don't know, folks, it's true. The internet was invented by a bunch of university students. And you know what? They were bewildered because they were like, every time we try and transfer funds from one person to another, people realize these must be drug funds, and then we're nailed as fucking drug dealers and busted, and our assets are seized, and it doesn't really work out very well. And so they decided we need a better way of communicating and keeping things fucking top secret. And so these guys created the internet, but only really just a network between the universities. And this is back in the late 50s, folks. Late 50s, early 60s. And so you can imagine how revolutionary this idea was back then. And they were using it for quite some time, and it was top secret because it was way over anybody's head, as you could imagine. And nobody even fathomed such a thing, right? And so they got away with it for quite some time, let's say like 8 or 9 years. And then they finally got busted. And when they got busted, people were like, look at this fucking computer network they're using. This could be used to fucking interact computers all over the fucking world. And before you know it, we had the internet. Oh, yeah. And that's how it came to birth, folks. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sarsaparilla is illegal in almost every country because do you know what sarsaparilla does, folks, and why it's not in my pop? It fucks your fucking shit up. That's why they used to sell it in bars back in the turn of the century. You go to a bar and you'd ask for sarsaparilla because you wanted something stronger than alcohol, but actually tasted good too. Because sarsaparilla tastes good and it is stronger than alcohol. Oh, yeah. And so the combo, is made it so that most people drank sarsaparilla. If you watch like old Western movies, the guy goes into the saloon and he always goes, bartender, give me a sarsaparilla. Sometimes he'll say, and a little bit extra sass in that sarsaparilla. That's because he wants a double shot, of the sarsaparilla part. And yeah, that's how it was back in the day. Ah. And so we're gonna do a big dab here. Fuck up our fucking shit. Just like our internet pioneers, folks, when they were fucking their shit up. Imagine after they had done their top secret drug deal, knowing nobody can track this shit. Their money safely tucked away. Doing some big dabs, you know? Knowing that you've tricked the man and you didn't just confuse him for a little while. I mean, you confused the man altogether for like 8 years. He wasn't even looking in your direction. Oh, you know? Fuck. And so that's what they would be doing after their transaction, folks. Big fat dabs. You know it. And so fire in the hall. According to the man, you're fucking broke, living on a salary that's lower than welfare. Meanwhile, reality is you have millions of dollars. You don't even have to wash it. Do you know why? Nobody even knows it fucking exists. Oh, yeah. Welcome to my parents' house. Woo! I think this new song, you know, Welcome to My Parents' House, I really like it. You know? If I do. It's not only hilarious, but it's got a good beat. And my favorite part is when his mother knocks on the door and then he has to be quiet and keep his inside voice, but he only does it for a little while. And then he's like, hit it, band! And then it goes back to the big party. Da, 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 da. Ah, that's the best part. I should play that song, but I'm in the shed and I doubt I could find it on YouTube. But you know, why don't we give it a shot? Oh, they do have it. Let's put it on and do some dabs. Sorry about the commercials, folks, but we're in the shed. And in the shed, we have to deal with YouTube. Woo! Baby, I'm on the dance floor. Oh, we did. Touch my body up against me on the floor. So baby time. Look in your eyes, just take me tonight. Place that we can go home. So the parents are at home. Come to my parents' house. Horny now. Nasty. 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 Oh, you do, baby. You're a keeper. I am your photo. You're the keeper. Boom. Play food. Favorite juice. So many fucking fruits. Set free. Welcome to my parents' house. Woo! King of the castle. That's the town. Castle. Find a hall. Got my sludge.
Honey, Mom, sorry. Everything's fine.
You need to go to bed.
Okay, good night. Welcome to my parents' house. Let's use our inside voices.
This is the part I like.
Sometimes my mom just
Hangs around to swear I make right choices. Hit it.
Welcome to my parents' house.
Woo!
I'm supposed to have the downstairs to myself today. Get out of here! I said I'm on a date. You always do this when a date coming over. And you ate all the cans in the fridge and you said you wouldn't. Yes, it's a girl.
Woo! My parents' house. Oh, parents' house. Oh, I'm liking this song. I met a girl once, and that's the kind of track. For her, because that's where she brought me. For her. And I was like, for real? Ah, welcome to my parents' house. Woo! Oh, so anyways. It's time for another big fat dab. Oh, folks, and if anybody wants to donate to the Sludge Fund, usually somebody does, and we're very thankful to that somebody who does when they do. I'm posting the link right now. Yeah, that's it. And so there's the link. I know most of you are probably as broke as I am, so probably don't have anything. But anybody who does, you know, it's always nice. And so anyways, we're going to do some more dabbage. Let's welcome to my parents' house. Sometimes our mother just hangs around to see if I make right choices. It's a great song. It's got a good melody. And you know what? Quincy Jones, the greatest American artist of our time, he's like, any asshole can write lyrics, right? Doesn't take much. You don't even have to be very good at it. You know, there are songs out there that become hits that only have 5 or 6 words in the whole fucking lyrics. And so it is the music itself that is the essence of God, as Quincy Jones puts it. And not anyone can do that. Oh, yeah, that's a special ability, to be able to make music that actually entertains people. But to write the lyrics, well, that's the easy part, right? Any asshole can write lyrics. No more diamonds. We have smoked all our diamonds. We're too poor to buy any more diamonds. And so diamonds are kind of a high roller. I had those ones left over from the days when I was high rolling. You know, when I saw my high rolling coming to an end, I bought like, I don't know, probably like 60 or 70 grams of those diamonds. But, you know, eventually they ran out. You know, it's been a while now. When did marijuana become legal? What was that, 3 years ago now? Fuck. 4 years ago, something like that. So it lasted me quite a while. But all good things have to come to an end, right? Because that's just how it is. So we're going to do a big fat dab, and this stuff fucks you up just as well. And a matter of fact, shatter has a lot of flavor. Diamonds, I mean, people would ask me what strain, and I'd be like, what the fuck does it matter? I'm smoking diamonds. Because in diamonds, folks, it really don't matter what strain you're smoking. It's all basically going to taste the same. And for the most part, have a very similar effect. You know, there's only really the 3 effects in diamonds. There's the sativa effect, the kind of hybrid effect, and the indica effect. And you're getting one of those 3. And as for flavor, there isn't any, you know. And so, yeah. But they fuck you up, right? And that's what people pay for, right? You know, at the end of the day, do you give a fuck? You know, folks, there's people out there, they're alcoholics. They drink the most nastiest fucking beverage known to man, you know, alcoholic beverages. I mean, if I even stand near one that has where I can smell the cup, I literally lose my lunch, right? Oh, yeah. One of those bottles open within 3 feet of me, and I puke on that person every time, you know? But people will drink it because they want to get fucked up, right? Oh, I mean, gasoline probably tastes better, you know? And people huff gasoline too, for that matter. And so I guess it depends what budget you're living under, right? Always got to remember the budget when you're on drugs. The quality of your drug varies on the budget you're living on, you know? And so sadly, that's how life is, you know? You always got to make the big bucks. Oh, well, diamonds pretty much are pure THC, which we were smoking for the last 2.5 years almost daily. And live resin we get every now and then. We were smoking some last week. Live resin, it's very flavorful, folks. It doesn't really fuck you up, though. Like it does, but Not like the diamonds or even the shatter, but it's far more flavorful. Mm. And so, it depends what you're after. But we got a little dab here. It's nothing glamorous. It's a tiny little thing. Help us get through the day. Be mighty fucked up. Today, folks, I was down on the river. We didn't take any pictures today like I did last time because, well, it's difficult to take pictures. Last time, my friend gambled and took her camera in 3 different baggies, right? You put them in 3 Ziploc baggies. And you pray to God that somehow it doesn't get in the river, like most things do, right? And so that's how we were able to take pictures last time. But for the most part, we don't take too many pictures on the river because you leave things like keys, wallet, cell phone, anything with electricity running through it, back in the car. You do. And anything that you want to see again, you leave that back in the car too. That's why I leave my keys and wallet behind. Oh, you do, because there's some parts of that lake, folks. I mean, they're not shallow. And if your keys fall out of your pocket and sink into that lake, well, that might be the last you'll ever see them. Not only are they like 100 feet down there, you'd have to like hire professional scuba divers, right? Because I mean, it's so deep that the average scuba diver can't even go down there. But then you'd have to actually find it, right? Oh, fuck me, so just change the locks. You fucked up bad. Live and learn, And we've seen these things happen. I've heard people, oh my God, my keys. And I'm just like, oh, that's a bad spot to lose them. There's many spots where the water's only like 3 feet deep, right? But people never seem to lose their keys there. Because there you don't go, oh my God, I've lost my keys, because you can just pick them up again, But, yeah, when they're in the lake, they scream, And then everybody laughs. And then you hear then lots of conversation going around, going like, I wonder how many sets of keys are sitting at the bottom of the lake right now. And people talk about all the shit that's probably at the bottom of the lake, like all the money, somebody dived down to the bottom of that lake, there's probably like $500,000. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, you leave everything in the car. But next time maybe we'll bring the phone with me. Like I say, there is a method to bring in the phone. You wrap it in 3 Ziploc bags and just pray to God that it doesn't somehow leak. Okay. Oh, folks, there's a big fire here in town today. It's like been a lot of fires lately. I don't know what's going on. Is there an arsonist? Are they just happy naturally? I mean, these firefighters and shit will tell you that they have some form of investigating these fires and figuring out what the fuck's going on, but I know from personal experience they don't know fuck all and have no fucking clue what the fuck is going on. And so, and that their science of figuring this shit out is highly flawed, to say the least. And so that's how it is. And so we don't have a clue, just like they don't have a clue, but sometimes they pretend they do. But it's a very hard crime to investigate, folks. Like, if you don't like somebody, you know, and you want them to know you don't like them, but you don't want to have to go to jail for the crime you do against this person, setting a fire is usually the best course of action because, well, usually the only two people who are going to know what happened is you and the guy you don't like. Nobody else will be able to figure it out. And so that's how it is. Unfortunately, folks, because he'll know what you did, he might return the favor too. You know? Always got to keep that in mind. Anyways, fire in the hall. No, I'm not in Vancouver. I'm not even on the mainland. I'm on an island in the Pacific Ocean. Vancouver's too boring. Fuck. I've lived in communities, folks, of 500 people that got more shit going on in their town than Vancouver has going on. No exaggeration at all. It is the most boringest city probably on planet Earth. Because there's certainly no cities even an eighth of its size that boring in America. Let me tell you, fucking Americans know how to roll. and Europe, fuck. Yeah, boredom doesn't get you anywhere over there. And so, yeah. And I haven't been everywhere, but just those places in the Caribbean, yeah. They're not into it either. You know, Caribbeans, folks, these people fucking are partying day and night and are certified alcoholics and religious whack jobs all in one. It's a special package. And and yeah, I live in a small town. You know, in my small town, folks, only 2,000 people live here. 2 million live in Vancouver. We have free music in the park every day. We have free free ice skating twice a week. They have nothing free in Vancouver, folks. Nothing. Ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. Yeah, no, like free, it's an unheard of word, you know? Yeah. They're giving out stuff out all the time. They have a fair, folks, that comes twice a year, you know, like these fairs, like Midway. But they're sponsored by the Shriners, and you only have to pay like 25 cents or donation to go on the rides. Yeah, my kids go berserk on those days. They go on like every ride 1,000,000 times. And hardly any lineup, you know? Oh, it's true. You'd think something like this would be out of control, but because hardly anyone lives here, everyone in town is there. But there's enough room to keep everybody moving. You're never in line waiting for shit to happen, waiting to get on that ride, waiting, to buy your popcorn and cotton candy. Every day we have some sort of free event on top of the music going on in the park to entertain people. Acts, more music, a music park, every day all summer long. And all of it's free. And the music in the park's free also. That's pretty epic. We drove by it earlier, everybody was dancing and partying. But it's every day. You can walk over there at any time, any day, and they're playing music. One can hope they're burning some churches. Fuck. The best church I ever saw was one on fucking fire, right? It's just a beautiful sight. Folks, you don't have, like most of these churches here in Canada that are being set on fire, people believe that it's probably, some angry native, and because of all those residential school things are popping up now. But, you don't have to be native, folks, to hate fucking the Roman Catholic Church. They only killed about 30 million natives throughout North America. Do you know what? They killed almost 1/3 of the world's population in Europe. Almost 1 billion people then. 1 billion Europeans. Oh. And then before that, they were doing Spanish Inquisitions and fucking crucifixions and all kinds of fun stuff. There isn't anybody that they haven't committed atrocities upon, pretty much. And most people should be like pretty happy when they see one of these places catch fire, Well, they should. It should bring them some joy. Not to mention their pedophile protection program. Like, that goes on worldwide to this day. It's like the witness protection program, but they're the pedophile protection program. When you're caught diddling the little boys at one church, they'll just send you to another one so you can diddle the little boys over there too. Oh, that's how they are. Oh. There's few world leaders, folks, there's none, that have killed and committed crimes against humanity at a level of the Roman Catholic Church, right? None. Oh, this never happened. These are the fucking crime against humanity headquarters. These people, folks, should be strung up and set on fire, like they've done to so many others. Who knows how many? Hitler's Germany, what did he kill? 12 million people or something in World War II? Fuck. The Catholics have killed billions, if not trillions, definitely billions, just in the witch hunts throughout Europe. And there's just no war that ever compared. We've never had a war that, not to mention all the wars they've had in the past. You know, most wars, if they're not based on drugs, they're based on religion, right? And the ones based on religion are usually uh, Catholic funded, you know? Anyways, we're gonna smoke this here. Yeah, no, they're the most evil entity currently on planet Earth. And setting them on fire, that just sends them back to hell where they fucking came from. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. It's a good thing. Maybe they can build some condos on those properties and make good use of that land, instead of having something that gives people the creeps every time they walk by it and reminds other people of the atrocities that were committed against them by that particular building. Yeah. Nothing better could happen than those places burning down, you know? Couldn't happen to better people. Really couldn't. And so that's how that is. Oh, do you know what? I need my Shannon. Here it is. Da, 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 da. Oh, beetles are good. They got a lot of juice in them to give off resin, to give off some vapor. Yeah, fry them up with some salt. Salted beetle. Soon that'll be your only option. You'll be alive to witness it, so. Because it ain't far away. Sadly, though, those beetles are on the verge of extinction too. So hopefully that'll be an option available. Who knows? Everything's on the cutting block right now. If it's alive, we're trying to kill it, you know? You can count on it. That's what people do best. And so, here we go, fire in the hall. Oh, a book. I read a book once. Oh, no. Actually, I didn't. That was just a magazine. Just a sec. I'm going to go get some more sludge. I'll be right back. Look at this fine sludge I got, folks. Are you ready to see this shit? Sludge. Now, how do you open this stuff? I think it's a twist. Maybe not. It ain't twisting for me. It's pretty good. I don't know where it's from, like Mexico or maybe India. Mexico. And so it's a Mexican soda. Mexico shouldn't really be exporting water, you know? They don't really have a lot to give away. But with them, I'd be holding on to what I fucking got. But anyways, to each his own. You know? We're gonna heat up my dabber and try and get some dabs on here. It's a bit of a challenge. All right, we got quite a bit here. Oh yeah, it's going good. So now I'm gonna be the fuck up some shit. La la da 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 da. No, it's black on white, or white on black, or whatever the fuck it is, right? It's black. It's white. It's all that, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. So we're gonna have a big hit here. Then we're gonna swig back our Mexican soda. We hope all our friends in Mexico who watch are getting all good and fucked up on a regular basis. They certainly live in a good climate for it. And you always want to be good and fucked up no matter where you live, folks, because one day the shit's gonna hit the fan, you know? As the saying goes, and that may be literally what happens too on that day. And you want to be good and fucked up when it fucking happens, you know? Sometimes these things come without any warning. And so you just want to be good and fucked up all the time, you know? And folks, you want to keep the weed close to you, like taped to your body with means of smoking it too. You know? Mind you can always eat it in case, God forbid, you survive, right? And you want the weed to be in a place that if you were to lose that part of your body, well, you wouldn't need that weed anymore. So you don't want to tape it to limbs because, well, you may lose that limb. And that'd be really shitty, you know? You fucking, you're drifting down the fucking swamp of fucking shit everywhere, cars, buses, buildings, fucking God knows how you're even alive, and getting squished between that, and suddenly your arm goes flying off that fucking had all your weed on it. That just made a really shitty situation even shittier, you know? Oh, it did. Now you just mean as well let go and die, you know? Oh, fuck. What's the point? So, yeah, you want to keep the drugs close at hand. Anyways, fire in the hole. Well, la da da. Oh, do you like my shirt? ZF. know what that means? Yeah, neither do I. And so, I'm gonna have another swig of my fucking Mexican soda. Oh, no, I rent this shed out. A guy lives in this blue bucket here. We don't want to touch it and wake him up, you know? Last time I woke him up, he got really pissed off. He pays me $500 a month to live on on the shelf in the shed. Yeah, rents are high here, you know? And there's a shortage of places to live, so I offered him a space, a shelf in my shed, and he went for it. I can always use the extra cash, you know? Because, like I say, rents are high here. Yeah, Vancouver shed shelves are very expensive. He was going to live in the gas can, and he didn't have a problem with that, but there was gas already in there, and he was like, because I said he could live in the gas can for $300 a month. Oh, I don't know his name. We're not that close, you know? I just call him dude. I'm like, hey, dude. He's like, hey, what up? That's how I talk to most people. Some people try to tell me, they're like, I have a name. I'm like, oh, I'm sure you told me once before, but I didn't care then, so, you know? So that's how that is. Well, folks, I should run. This has been going on for a whole hour. Yeah. I'm going to go in and watch some more of my new nature documentary from David Attenborough. He's like 91 years old or something, folks. Fucking believable. He's still making these crazy videos. And so I like his because he doesn't talk about the doom and gloom so much. He's just like shows you the pretty animals and the pretty trees and then he moves on, you know? Some shows, they show you the pretty animals and then they tell you, well, there's only 3 of them left and 2 of them got shot last week. You know? I didn't need to know that, you know, but just keep me out of the loop on that one. You know, David Attenborough, he tends to keep those things to himself. He'll say maybe that this creature is on the verge of extinction. And that's usually about as far as he goes. Oh, he wants to keep you entertained, you know? So, yeah, I'm going to run.